The mayor announces her plan for Lexington for the next year, what the budget is focused on, and the projects on the table.
Plus, one of our state parks on fire for nearly 24 hours. What experts say sparked it and how crews are helping hikers.
At 6:30.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Marvin Bartlett.
And I'm Imani Payne. We're getting a first look at Mayor Linda Gorton's plan for Lexington during the upcoming year.
She unveiled her budget in a speech to City Council.
A Lexington crossing guard hit by a car last week is laid to rest today. A procession was held after the funeral to escort 73-year-old James Holland to his final resting place. Holland kept children and parents safe outside of Garrett Morgan Elementary School since April of 2020. He was hit outside of the school while directing traffic a week ago and died 2 days later from blunt force trauma. One of our most popular state parks battling a fire for nearly 24 hours now. The Middle Fork Fire Department says a brush fire started between Hemlock Lodge and Lakeside Trail just after 8:30 last night. Several agencies called out to the Natural Bridge State Resort in response and still working to contain those flames. Overnight, several firefighters using the skylift to get to the fire faster and bring hikers down safely. The fire growing to nearly 60 acres because of high winds and steep terrain.
Unfortunately, right now, the skylift and all of the trails are currently closed, and that's just as a safety precaution. As of right now, there is no structures or any cabins or anything in danger, but we just want to make sure that everybody is safe and we have all people accounted for around the fire.
As she mentioned, all parking lots and trails within the park are closed except for the lodge. We'll have more on this story coming up at 7.
Now turning to weather, a cold night turned into a nice and sunny day here in Kentucky.
But it won't be sticking around for long. Meteorologist Justin Esterly is standing by to explain. Justin.
Officials on Capitol Hill testified today on the origins of COVID-19, saying a Chinese lab leak is the only possible explanation for the start of the global pandemic.
Their findings coming one day after the Senate released a report also suggesting the outbreak was released from a Wuhan lab on accident. Fox News correspondent Bill Malugin has more. All right, Justin, thank you, and thank you for watching. News at 7's up next. We'll see you then.